Right, we're back in the lower chambers, and if I still sound like I'm shaking, it's because my house is freezing cold. We're going to take a look at the jungle room. This is the most complete of all 4 chambers. It started as a great big empty box that I mined out, and it's become this. In the very center is a giant treehouse, path that spirals all around, rooms. There's also hollow, and then there's kind of other little things hidden up in the canopy. There are these little hobbit-style homes carved into the wall. Waterfalls everywhere. The whole lower space is flooded and spiraling around in a sort of helix. There's lots of different routes that go all the way up to the top, digging into the walls, coming in. Down here, a little swamp area, and here at the back is a piston door that may fail me. No, it works. Haha! This leads to the central storage. You might remember this tunnel from one of my other videos. Then this is the portal that leads to the nether hub. Little storage area. This is basically my temporary storage for building everything here, so I wasn't constantly running back to my old industrial site. When I first started building here, like you saw in the ice room, it was just a little pile of chests, and the little pile of chests just developed into this. Keep all my parrots here. Waste disposal. These are my favorite parrots here. Apex and Cabal. I love the Cyan parrots because if you put them on your shoulders with diamond armor and walk around in third person, you look like an Astartes with giant shoulder pauldrons. So these paths just wind all the way around. Little homes. Empty right now, nothing in here. I imagined I would just leave them for guests. If anyone ever joins to build, they can make their own little storage space in here. And some mob spawners happen to be just in the right place to be incorporated into the build. This one's in the floor. I'll probably have this one hanging from some leaves or chains eventually. Nice little view of the ship from here. And then from here we enter the mushroom area. So there's giant mushrooms and medium mushrooms and tiny mushrooms and magic mushrooms and many, many mushrooms. And another giant cherry blossom in the corner here. Still more to do. Ceilings, a bit flat. Gonna develop that bit. Stuff hanging down. Probably have like all the different mixtures of blue glass hanging down in spikes. And then this will eventually be a giant tunnel that leads up to the surface. It's just empty right now because it's got nowhere to go. And then this will eventually be a tunnel that leads into the crystal room. It's just a big empty box right now with 2 windows that look out into the space. And I think through here yep. So they're all going to be linked one way or another, and there'll be ways to get up to the surface. I think there's a bubble elevator there. then a jacuzzi at the very top of the tree. Ceiling needs to be finished. I've just layered it with moss for now, but there'll be so much leaves and vines and stuff hanging down that you won't even be able to see the moss. It's just a green texture background for now. But I've tried to avoid adding things like that because, vines generate so much lag. I'm fortunate that I'm building to a scale where I can actually use, entire leaf blocks as vines. But detail needs to be added eventually. But for now, it's looking good. All needs to be textured, of course. Oh, here's one of the houses that can only be reached by climbing the tree. Well, kind of hanging bedrooms on cables and stuff. And of course, bubble elevators for ease of access. But that is pretty much everything I've done so far, other than industrial stuff far away. But, that's not exciting to look at, that's just functional stuff. None of it's designed to be pretty. And I'm sure you've seen all the biomes in the game before. You don't need me to show you. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. Everything you see from now on will be things that I'm kind of, doing from this point. Everything that you've seen so far has just been one massive catch-up on everything I've done for the last year and a half in this world. So yeah, hopefully there'll be more videos. Because the pressure's on now. I have to carry on doing this bloody stuff. Help me.